Aloha everyone and welcome to Skincare with Hiram. If you don't know who I am, my name is Hiram and I'm passionate about teaching you how to perfect your skincare routine. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can see my videos every week. I'm going to be talking about a topic that has been so highly requested on my channel. I've seen so many people comment about this, and honestly I really want to make a video because this is a really big concern that a lot of people have. I'm going to be talking about how you, yes, you can get rid of your acne scarring as soon as possible, because we don't have time for this shit, okay? We gotta go. We don't have time for scarring. Acne scarring who? Bitch, where? Acne scars are rough. They're just a reminder of the horrible days that we used to have. They're just relentless. They won't go away. And I'm gonna teach you guys how you can get rid of them, or the best ways I found to get rid of them. So let's get into it. So, acne scars, how do we get rid of them? I know you've probably looked up so many different recommendations, you've heard so many people give you advice, and I'm better than all of them, obviously. But chances are you already tried what they recommended and now you're looking for other options, so I'm here to provide. Now, our skin cycles through itself every 30 to 60 days. We're getting a new layer of skin every single month or 2 months, depending on how old you are. And when you have acne scarring, that represents a level of damage that's so deep that your skin is holding on to that reminder and not letting go. It's kind of like when you break up with someone and you still have their pictures. You know, you just can't let it go. But before we get into the solutions, I want to be able to help you recognize what type of acne scarring you have, because there's two main types of acne scarring that you may see in your skin. The first, physical scarring. This is when you see a lot of indentation within your skin. You'll see big, kind of looks like chunks were taken out of your skin, big marks, anything that you can feel with your fingers as you brush them across your skin. That's called physical scarring, or what I call physical scarring. The second type of acne scarring is pigment scarring, and this is when you see dark spots, dark areas because of you previously having acne. Now don't worry, I'm going to provide solutions for both of them. But before we get into the nitty-gritty, I'm going to tell you guys one main tip, regardless of what type of scarring you have, that will make the most difference when it comes to this issue within your skin and a bunch of other issues. And that is sun protection. When it comes to getting rid of scarring within your skin, you have to stay protected from the sun. And the only way you can do that is through proper SPF. It is important that with all of the recommendations that I'm going to give you, you wear SPF every single day. That is so important because sun exposure is responsible for the majority of problems that we face within our skin. Not only that, exposure to the sun while trying to get rid of acne scarring can make your skin worse. So it's critical that you stay out of the sun or use sun protection as much as possible. And if you want to see what sunscreens I recommend for you, stay to the end of the video. I talk about all my favorites then. We good? Okay, let's get into it. So I'm first going to talk about physical scarring within the skin. Now, similar to what I was saying before, our skin is constantly producing new skin. Every 30 to 60 days, our skin will cycle through itself, meaning that we see new skin cells on our face every 30 to 60 days. We're kind of like snakes, but not as cool, you know? And the first way to do that is through exfoliation. I am a huge fan of exfoliation, especially for any type of physical scarring, because it is the process of removing dead skin cells from your face and helping assist your skin create new skin cells. Now, when I talk about exfoliation, I don't mean like a scrub. I'm talking about chemical exfoliation. Chemical exfoliation tends to be a lot more effective for removing scarring within the skin, but also for making sure that you don't further damage your skin. Any type of physical scrub, especially when you have acne scarring, I usually don't recommend because it can lead to more problems within your skin, while chemical exfoliation is the best way to go. Chemical exfoliation will eat away at all the dead skin cells on your face and help your skin to be able to create brand new baby skin. That's why anytime you do use a chemical exfoliant, your skin will look extra glowy and extra beautiful because your skin is pushing new skin to the surface. There are a ton of different chemical exfoliants, and I will go through the most popular and what I personally recommend. The most popular being the Dr. Danez Gross pads. Almost every single person I know of who has physical acne scarring recommends the Dr. Danez Gross pads because they have such a transformative effect on the skin. They are really pricey. Really pricey, but people will go on and on and on about the benefits that they see within their skin. And I want to mention that to you guys because you may take some value in that. However, I have tried those pads before. I will link my video in the description box below where I tell you guys all about my thoughts, but I am personally not a huge fan of Dr. Danez Gross pads because of the certain ingredients that they choose to formulate their products with. The main one being denatured alcohol. Those pads have an extremely high concentration of denatured alcohol, and that tends to be a really stripping ingredient. I personally have a really bad reaction to denatured alcohol, but regardless, it's not a good product that you should have within your skincare. So if you are to try those pads, be careful, try it with a warning, maybe try a sample, see what you think of it. As for the exfoliant, I personally recommend. I love the Blue Tansy mask by Herbivore. This mask has proven to be one of the best for resurfacing my skin. Every single time I use it, my skin feels so soft afterwards. All the texture is gone. I can literally feel the dead skin cells being taken off of my skin. It is a wonderful mask, and you only have to do it like 2 times a week for 15 minutes. It's great. I highly recommend it to everyone out there, and especially if you have sensitive skin like me, this is a great alternative because they tend to have a lot less irritating ingredients because Herbivore tries to be as non-toxic as possible within their ingredient list, and it has an ingredient called Blue Tansy, which is great for reducing redness and irritation within the skin. Another way of dealing with physical scarring is through retinol. Now, if you're not familiar with retinol, it is a very, very powerful ingredient that I highly recommend to people who are looking to reverse damage within their skin because it is one of the only ingredients out there that is scientifically proven to reverse damage within the skin, which is really amazing because most skincare is preventative. Retinol is reversive. Retinol can be extremely sensitizing, but if you use it correctly, you can see a lot of really good benefits for your skin. Now, my personal favorite retinol is the Drunk Elephant 1% retinol. I've seen so many good results within this product. If you want to see my full thoughts, my link will be in the description box below. This retinol is truly, in my opinion, unlike any other retinol on the market. I love the ingredients that they choose to formulate their product with, and I see dramatic results within my skin. But if that's a little too pricey for you, I highly recommend the Ordinary Retinol treatment. They have a few different types. I recommend starting out with the least strong one and then working your way up. The great thing about the Ordinary is that it's super affordable and very effective skincare, and their retinol products are some of the most popular products that they have, so I definitely recommend giving those a shot. However, I want to say, as with any retinol, be very careful. Start off using it only once a week, only at nighttime, and you can work your way up to more often. Some people say that you can use retinol during the day. I really only recommend it during the nighttime, and then making sure you use SPF every single day because it is a very, very strong ingredient. The last thing for taking care of physical scarring is to get a smoothing effect. As you're using these treatments on your face, I can understand that you want to reduce the appearance of the scarring on your face, and the first thing that I would recommend is an ingredient called niacinamide, which this is an amazing ingredient for not only hydrating the skin, but really smoothing over uneven texture within the skin. And my personal favorite product is the Ordinary Niacinamide and Zinc treatment. I've seen really good results within my skin while I've used this product, and I think you really could in terms of getting rid of that physical scarring you see on your face. In addition to this, there are some silicone-based products out there that you may find really beneficial for covering up your acne scarring. Silicones aren't really beneficial for the skin, but they can prove to be effective in reducing damage to the skin and giving the skin a smooth surface. That's why products like Benefit Porefessional are so popular because of all the silicones that they have in it. I personally recommend dimethicone. That tends to be one of the best silicones ingredients that you can find, and it's not going to do anything amazing for your skin, but it will help it a little bit and just reduce that appearance so your skin looks a little more smooth. Alright, now that we got physical scarring out of the way, I want to talk about pigment scarring. Like I said before, this is when you experience a lot of dark spots after having acne, and I personally have struggled a lot with this. Oftentimes when I get a really bad pimple, I will see a dark spot left on the surface of my skin, and it's up to me to take care of it ASAP because ain't nobody got time for that. Now, when it comes to getting rid of those dark spots, the first thing I always recommend is a brightening treatment. And there are a lot of ingredients out there that prove to be really beneficial for the skin in terms of brightening any dark spots that you see. The first I'm going to talk about is the most recommended when it comes to acne scarring and dark spots, and that's Hydroquinone. And you'll see this in products like from Murad, for example, their post-acne spot lightening treatment and other products like that. Hydroquinone is such a powerful ingredient in terms of brightening the skin. Not gonna lie, every time I've used Hydroquinone, I see a dramatic result within my skin within 1 to 2 days. The acne spot will be gone. But I do have to say, this is an extremely controversial ingredient, and it is illegal in many countries around the world because of its harmful effects under UV exposure. Hydroquinone is typically used in skin whitening products around the world, and I am so against skin whitening. If you truly believe in that, or believe that skin whitening products will help you, I don't think that's a good route to go. It's extremely harmful to your skin, and the chance that you will get skin problems and possibly skin cancer is so out of the roof high that you are putting yourself in so much risk. So when it comes to Hydroquinone, not my favorite recommendation. I never recommend it for all over the face. I only recommend it for spots, and if you do not use an SPF with Hydroquinone, you will see significant damage within your skin. So be aware of that. I just wanted to educate you guys. The main ingredient that I always tend to recommend is vitamin C. Vitamin C is a really good ingredient for brightening areas of the face, and it also has powerful anti-aging abilities. As opposed to hydroquinone, vitamin C is great for putting all over your face. The effects are wonderful, and it protects your skin against damage every single day. There are some amazing products out there. My personal favorite is either the Vinoperfect serum by Caudalie or the Drunk Elephant Vitamin C serum. I've seen positive results from both of these. I like to use the Caudalie for spots on my face, and I like to use the Drunk Elephant for all over my face. Vitamin C is very effective, but I understand that sometimes it may not be strong enough. And if you're looking for one of the strongest products out there for vitamin C, I definitely recommend the Peter Thomas Roth Vitamin C Serum. It's very powerful. It has an extremely high percentage of vitamin C, and I only recommend it for spot treatment because it is so strong, but I think that's a good alternative to hydroquinone that's much more safe and beneficial for the skin. So in addition to brightening treatments, I also recommend exfoliation similar to physical scarring, because exfoliation can really just help make sure you get that damaged skin off your face and help your body focus on creating brand new healthy skin. Pretty much any exfoliator will work. My personal favorite, I love how I'm talking about Drunk Elephant so much, but legit guys, Drunk Elephant is one of my favorite product lines out there. I just really love them, but for this I recommend the Drunk Elephant TLC Night Serum. It's a complex of a bunch of different exfoliating acids into a nightly serum treatment. A little bit lasts a long time, and it's really good results. It was the first Drunk Elephant product I ever fell in love with because the results were so dramatic, and I just really like it. It's a great product for exfoliating your face. In addition to that, the Kale-lalu-yAHA, I don't know how to pronounce it, Kale-lalu-yAHA from Krave Beauty is also a great chemical exfoliant that you can use to dissolve the dead skin cells on your face. And then finally, I want to recommend my favorite sunscreens to you guys because, like I said before, sunscreen is the most important aspect of taking care of your skin, let alone trying to get rid of scarring. And my personal #1 favorite that I found is the CeraVe Mineral SPF 30 sunscreen. I love the ingredients within this product. I love that it's ocean safe. It feels very light on the skin. There's a minimal white cast. It lasts a long time, and it's just overall a really great price point product. I didn't spend too much. It's effective. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything on my face, and I don't feel like, you know, throughout the day when I look in a mirror and I'm like, oh, I'm wearing sunscreen. It just looks beautiful on the skin, and it's the best that I've managed to find so far. Also, besides that, I've been using the Neutrogena SPF for sensitive skin. This one's pretty good because it's great for people with problems like eczema or acne. But in addition to that, it's also ocean safe, which is something that's really important to me. It's a little bit on the thicker side, but definitely one that I recommend as well. My very last tip that I'm gonna give you guys, if you are having major concerns and problems with your skin because of acne scarring, if anything, just go to a dermatologist and see what they recommend. While I am a skincare specialist, I am not licensed like a dermatologist would be to provide that kind of feedback for you. And if you really are concerned, just go to a dermatologist, ask his or her advice. They'll be able to give you a lot of product recommendations and advice for taking care of your skin, and they're much more educated than I am. My hope is to be able to help you guys find some solutions, but if you really are concerned, dermatologist is the way to go. Woo! That was a lot of information. I'm kind of impressed with myself. I was just like, rapid fire, and I haven't even had coffee. What is going on? God is good. Let me know what you guys think. If you agree with any of my recommendations or disagree, let me know down below. Feel free to leave tips and tricks for people because I know people will be going to the comment section to be looking for more advice. And a lot of you guys know way more than I do about skincare, so feel free to give a helping hand. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah.